Hi there darlings, my name is Lorraine and welcome to my YouTube channel. So in this particular video, I'm going to be sharing the tutorial for this makeup look. I could say it's my go-to or everyday. I don't wear makeup every day, but when I do choose to wear makeup, this is like a template of what I would go for. If you're interested in seeing how I achieve this look, please feel free to watch. I have timestamps in the description. If you want to see something in particular, go ahead and check them out. Here I am with my rat's nest. Oh dang, is this straight? I'm just gonna move this and I'll probably regret it. So firstly, put your hair back so that it's not in your way when you're doing stuff. I have this little headband that my friend made for me. It is a bit of a hassle to get over my thick head, but you know, I get the things done. Okay, so I have all my lovely utensils in this little cart thing. When you're just starting out, it's best to, if you can, use other people's stuff first, especially if like a significant female character in your life, if you have one. If she does makeup, and like especially if you're like similar shades, yeah, jack her stuff. Most of the stuff that I started out with was my mom's, so do the things. And it doesn't have to be like even like specific brands and stuff like that. In the beginning, you don't want to break bank splurging on makeup, especially if it's not something you're sure of. So I don't have like a primer that people rub in. I have this spray, and basically you have to do your skincare routine first. Usually after I do my skincare routine, like, you know, shower and stuff, I wait a little bit just to let the stuff like sink in before I start doing makeup. Like, I won't just, as soon as I'm done putting moisturizer, then I'm getting into it. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but I just like to give the stuff time to permeate and settle in. Ha! Yeah, so you just spray it over your face. Like low key, make your face wet. Yeah. Then I just like to pat it in. Then I have this Fit Me powder in the shade 35. If you have dry skin or just normal skin, you don't really have to do this step, but oily skin, I would recommend doing this step. I just get this powder all over my face like that. Yeah, so I just put like a good amount, not like way too much, just enough to coat my face. Afterwards, I spray some more of the Prep and Prime spray, yeah, over my face after I put the powder. So basically the steps should be moisturizer, of course, and then you put primer, whatever primer it is, on your face, then powder on top of the primer. Now if you're using like a primer that you rub in, you don't have to do this again. It's just because this one is a spray that I'm spraying it on again. And then I get my foundation, which is in my makeup bag over there. Give me a minute. Now I got my makeup bag, and this is the foundation I use. I'll insert a clip. It's the Covergirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation in the shade Golden Caramel D10. Before I go on, I feel I should mention, I did say significant female character in your life, but they don't have to be female. You know, we're accepting of all people here. Whatever pronouns they prefer, whatever gender they are, don't matter, as long as you have like somebody who wears makeup in your life, you can jack their stuff. So then we get the foundation. I just put it like on my finger, and I pat little spots technically onto my cheek. Yeah, I put the most on my cheeks because that's where I'd like the most coverage. Yeah, and then go with the brush and just pat, not swipe, but pat, but like in a bit of a swiping way, not like this, right? No, I'm patting, but then I'm dragging a bit as I pat. That way it evenly distributes instead of just patting in one area. You know what I mean? I hope you understand. And if it doesn't look right now, don't worry. It looks right after a while. But yeah, so just do that all over my face. As you can see, my forehead is always tricky because it's generally sunburnt and stuff. But you'll see, I always figure it out in the end. Like it doesn't get, that bad. Then I go make the beauty blender wet. I like to use water. Some people will spray it with like setting spray or something. And after that, I take LA Girl Pro Concealer, taking it with this brush, and I'm putting it on the same side. Sorry, on the same area on the other side, like that. And just, you know, apply it like that, and then raise the outer corner of your eye just to give a bit of a lift. Because if you apply things going like this, then you'll get that type of lift. But if you apply them going downwards, then you're going to accentuate your face going downwards. I do this to my nose. Can you see that? Yeah, so that I can do the bridge of my nose, because I do have quite a wide bridge, so I actually struggled. I still don't really know how to contour my nose. I'm still learning, but when I do this, it helps me to get like on the bone, because now it's more defined. I don't know if you can see it. You can see it. You can see it. So then I let that dry for quite a bit. So I have this beauty blender with like that's pointy, and then I start with this. Part of making the sponge wet is that it helps to pick up some of the product. Because if I just tried to blend this out with a dry one, it would not be melting in as well. Generally, just wet your sponges for best results, optimum results. Now the trickiest part for me has got to be the forehead. I use the pointy end very much because with the forehead, I don't like to drag it out too much, or else it's gonna look weird since I have a darker forehead especially. But yeah. So after I kind of create the center with the pointy end like that, I use this end to pat it so that it stays right there. And then the nose, I do the nose thing again. And I use the pointy end. I take the other beauty blender that low-key has the foundation on it, and I just go over my whole face again, just to make sure. Of course, we're trying to get like this part is lighter, this part is darker, like to highlight the face, but not to an extreme point, because I'm trying to keep this look as simple as possible. I do contour quite a bit, so I have these two angled brushes, as you can see. This is the one I use for my face, and I get the Nicka K New York Contour Duo contour palette, and I use the lighter one because the dark one is dark. Like I see the lighter one in here, and I'm just like, it's not gonna do anything, but it does some, and that was way too much. I start from like my eye and come up my cheekbone. You can suck your lips in if that helps you to identify the cheekbone. I know where my cheekbone is. It's right there. It's like, it's not that dark, and I'm not that light, but it's still showing up. And then a little bit on my forehead. I just make the ends dark to give like dimensions to my face a bit. Just a little something, something. A little something. And then I do the nose thing again. And I put it in right there, taking it into my brow a bit. And it does leave like a line, which I just blend out with my finger. And then I put a little, just a bit, like emphasis on a bit, especially if you're using this, because it's so dark. Like I didn't expect it to be that. At first I tried with this one actually, and I was like, whoa, 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 mesopo. Then I take the lighter one. As I said, this shade is pure beige. The other one was toffee. I should have mentioned. I'm sorry. And I just put it on my nose, like the tip, like that, just to highlight it. I also just put a bit on the bridge, just a bit. We go in with bronzer. I don't know what bronzer does. I got this as a present, so I'm gonna use it. But frankly, I can't tell you that bronzer is essential for this and that. Yes, sir. And I try not to drag it out too much like this, just going up on the ends. And you know, little finger action, because the finger does its right. That sounds very stupid. That sounded stupid. Then I take a dry beauty blender this time. I blend it out with a dry one so that it doesn't pick up too much. You see how it did the things? And then I take some of the bronzer and I put it on the nose tip like that. Very light strokes. So I'm going to just do a simple eyeliner look. I've been looking for you. And I forgot to mention, but to bronze I use the Wet n Wild Coloring Con bronzer in the shade Bikini Contest. What? Shade 740 Bikini Contest. Okay, whatever that is. And then here is my off-brand eyeliner. So you see my eye goes like this, and they call it a cancel tilt or something like that. My eye goes like this, and you can see my eye shape. So because it goes like this, I just continue the eyeliner like that and then bring it like that. And then today I feel like it. Sometimes I'll add a little heart somewhere. I usually do it like on my cheek. Last time I did like an eyeliner look, I did it in the middle, and I found it so cool how it looked. You can see it on my Instagram. Ah, Lordy. On to the last step, where I stick on my lashes using the Duo Lash Glue Adhesive. And for mascara, I use the Nicka K New York Waterproof Define and Lengthen Mascara. Firstly, I use the mascara on my lashes just to brush them out. I barely have any lashes, so this really does nothing. So I apply like just a layer. It's not a really thick layer, it's just a little layer of glue. Then I give it a little time to dry. I used to find it hard to stick lashes on with tweezers. So I know like for like the past year actually, I was sticking them on with my hands. But sticking them on with tweezers really gives you so much more precision. And if you have a mirror like this one, the one that like has this, if you can angle it downwards and then like see from below, or you can use like a little pocket mirror, like you know those little ones that you keep in your purse, you can like put it underneath so that you'll see. I'll explain it as I do it. I think that's good enough. I've been waiting for almost a minute, and then I did cut it so that it's not so close on the inner corner. So you see I stick it down with the tweezers, then I adjust with my hand. Green. I definitely want a little pop of green. Yeah, I like that. Take this off-brand black pencil and I just line them. Then I have this NYX butter gloss in the shade Ginger Snap. I like it. I just apply that all over. Yeah, let me just change real quick and then we'll see the final look. Okay, so that was that. If you enjoyed this, if you have any questions also, please feel free to ask me. I am more than happy to answer them. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you are interested in seeing more of me, you can follow my Instagram and my TikTok. And please be sure to like and comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I hope you have a lovely day, night, evening, morning, afternoon, whatever time it is. I hope you have a great one. Bye.